Good morning, spaceman. This is your captain speaking, Captain Collins. Welcome back to another episode of X4. Today we're going to talk about two things. First one is next version 4.0, and the second one is the new DLC, Cradle of Humanity. We will talk a little bit about what happened last week when they announced everything and what they maybe implement into the game. Before we start, a big thank you to everyone out there. Thank you so much for over 1,000 subscribers. May I introduce you to your new YouTube partner, Captain Collins. Welcome there. We are here now with sorry advertisements, but that will help the channel a lot in the future. Brief introduction to myself. I'm Captain Collins. I'm a Twitch streamer and YouTube content creator. I stream from Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. Central European Time at twitch.tv/Captain Collins. We're not done yet, the journey just started and we need your help, so click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. That will help the channel a lot and for free. I don't know what's the next goal, maybe 5,000, we will see in the future. So while we're staying here in my shipyard, my player-owned shipyard, as you can see, Silent Witness 11, that's my player-owned shipyard, which is doing a lot of money. I can tell you that the account is just going up and up and up. It's amazing. So we want to talk a little bit about Cradle of Humanity and version 4.x and what we can expect. Maybe if you saw already the trailer of X4 Cradle of Humanity, if you did not see it yet, then go and watch it. It is with the voice of Xenon Slayer. He's one of the guys from Egosoft, but he's also a Twitch streamer like myself, so take a visit and say hi to him. So I want to focus here on a few things that we maybe can expect, and there is, for example, one thing that is terraforming, and they talked about terraforming a lot. They did on their live stream, and they talked about it as a kind of a quest line you can do to terraform planets, but you can't really actually fly on these planets, so there is basically just a quest line for it. And we still need to figure out what benefits there will come from. They said already that there will be some faction benefits, so standing, for example, maybe you get some new stuff. And I think they could not implement planets into the economy, but let's see what they can do with it. And of course, the very big one is in the map, we get new sectors, supposedly somewhere around here, and we will get new factions, like for example the Terrans, and a different faction which they did not name yet. But of course we can expect two of them, because we get Terran Vanguard ships and we get Terran Sentinel ships, just as with Argon and Antigone, or with Perrinit and Holy Order. Of course, with a new faction, exactly like in the Split faction, we can definitely see some new ships. We can definitely see some new station designs, some new designs overall, and we will get a lot more variety in the universe with that. They already told us that there will be the Sol system, that we can fly there. So like I said, supposedly it's somewhere around here. But we can definitely see planets like, for example, Mars. Well, I already saw some footage of Mars. Go and watch the trailer. As I said, there is some footage of it, and I think that there also was Jupiter, and maybe we also get a look at Earth. Who knows? We'll see. And with that all comes also quest lines. They try to focus a little bit more on questing, as with the new updates we just saw in this version with the Split Vendetta, and of course some quality of life stuff, and so on and so on. One thing I want to point out, I heard that, I don't remember anymore where I heard it, but I'm definitely sure it is there. For example, take a look at this thing here. This is new, right? The personal management. How can you transfer crew around ships? If you don't know how to do that, I will put a video on the top right corner, so that way you can also have a look at how this works with stations and so on, and moving crew. But they already implemented these heavy or big sheets in this game, and they want to take it a little bit further, and I heard that they want to do more economy detailed statistics. Yes, you heard it right. Economy detailed statistics, and that will be a very good thing for maybe that we can finally see how much profit does the trader do, how much profit does the miner do, how much profit does your station do, how many ships do you sell on your wharf, and so on and so on. Because, you know, the quest line with the terraforming stuff, they already said in their live stream that it will be very, very expensive, and it's not something for the start of the game, and it's also not something for the mid game. It will be something for late game, and you definitely need to have a big functioning economy to do this quest line. And of course, economy statistics will help you achieve that goal. So if you just take this list here as an example, what they could do with the crew management, so maybe they can go this route also with economy and give us some big sheets with a lot of numbers, a lot of green and red numbers, so that we can finally see what's going on with our ships and stations. Next thing I want to point out is a AMA they did on Reddit, and this is right here. You can see a little bit of it, and this is exactly the point where I want to talk about. There, I lost it, sorry. Will we get wing fleet controls from HUD in 4.0? And there you have a very, very good answer. Improving wing and fleet commands is a high priority in 4.0. So now we're not talking about Cradle of Humanity. You don't need to buy the DLC to get all the new stuff. So this is a thing that you will just get with your game with the new version. There's already a very cool improvement there, our internal beta. As you see, internal beta, it's not there at the moment. This includes much improved AI and also UI. Right now, I do not see us making this available directly from the cockpit HUD, if that's what you mean, because most of these commands require some more context. So they're staying with that. What they do, you can't really give other ships commands in your cockpit, because we already know that if you want to give your ships commands, then you have to go into the map and really pick the ship, right click somewhere, and you get the orders you already know. And I hope that they're really doing some more orders here. Or for example, just a heads up with ideas. Why not picking turrets, for example, as a target? And if you're, for example, attacking a station, you could get all your S-class fighters from your very big Raptor, you know, the big space bus that we're flying. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the big space bus. It's called because the community said we should call it the big space bus. So if you want to have me something called like this, for example, all you need to do is come to the stream, twitch.tv/CaptainCollins, and, you know, maybe we can name something like you want to have it. But that one's from Reggie. Thank you, Reggie. Big space bus. And now we can maybe get this carrier with all the S-class fighters and just point it at a station and say to the fighters, you know what? Attack all the defenses of that station. So here we are, and I definitely want to put you this link, this AMA link, into the description. I will also put a link to the video of the trailer into the description, so go and watch it. It's a lot of stuff, but what I can tell you is definitely that they do not want to implement too much. They are still just a team of 20 people. They need to prioritize things. They prioritized at the moment the big DLC with new stuff, new ships, new stations, and so on. And of course, new sectors. And they improving on AI and UI. I guess that's what we can expect. Everything else is just written in the stars. We cannot really see what's coming in the next place. If you have more information, maybe something I did not see, like I said, in the Reddit AMA, there's a lot of stuff they said it's not a priority. It's not a priority at the moment, which definitely means that they will not work on that. But X4 is a successful game. They said it. They are happy with the results of the game, and this is good. So we can expect a lot of more work, which they do. So don't forget to put that new DLC on your wish list in Steam and buy it when it comes out. Help Egosoft, help them creators, help that small team to make this game even better. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. I'm Captain Collins. See you on stream on Monday, and have a good time. Goodbye, Space Operations Delta.